The map in Mapping Tonal Harmony Pro visually represents all harmonic functions within a key, organized according to the fundamental principles of tonality. If you're familiar with the circle of fifths and understand the three main harmonic regions, tonic, subdominant, and dominant, the map's structure becomes immediately clear and intuitive. It's important to understand that all the functions on the map belong to a single key. The map displays both the major and minor keys simultaneously, as composers often borrow chords between them. The most fundamental functions are the diatonic functions. These are the harmonies naturally built on each degree of the scale, such as the 1 major, 2 minor, and so on. So if I choose the map of C, you can see the C chord is the 1 chord, the D minor is the 2 chord, and so on. And every function is always at the same location in the map, regardless of the key you're in. The 1 chord is always at 12 o'clock in the tonic region, and the 5 is always at 1 o'clock in the dominant region. In order to understand these locations, just look at the circle of fifths in the key of C. These are all the notes from C major. And we can write all the notes from C minor inside of the circle. Remember, in minor keys, there are 3 possible scales: the natural minor, the melodic minor, and the harmonic minor. That's why A natural and B natural are also part of C minor. Now let's turn each note into the chord type that we get on each degree. So C is a major triad, or major 7, if we extend the chord to a 7th chord. G is a dominant chord, D is a minor 7 chord, and so on. We can do the same thing for the chords in C minor, and we can change the circle to another key by using a different note at 12 o'clock. If we turn all the notes into the Roman numerals that represent the degrees, then we get a functional circle of fifths. Now you can see how the 1 major 7 is always at 12 o'clock, the 5-7 is always at 1 o'clock, 4 is always at 11 o'clock. The only thing we need to do now to turn this into our map is to place this circle in the 3 regions of the map, and only show the tonic chords in the tonic region, the subdominant chords in the subdominant region, and the dominant chords in the dominant region. You might have noticed that the 3 minor 7 chord is missing from the map. This is because it occupies a unique space, almost like an island between the tonic and dominant regions. Its harmonic function can lean towards either region, depending on the context. However, if you switch to the next map level, you'll see the 3 minor 7 chord clearly represented, revealing its place within the harmonic structure. You might have also noticed the appearance of 3 additional chords: the 1-6-4 in both major and minor, and the 5-7 sus4. These are known as cadential 1 chords. They typically precede the 5-7 chord, which is why they're positioned in this area of the map. At the next map level, we encounter the sub-5 chord, a tritone substitution of the 5 chord, and the 1 diminished 7th chord, often used alongside the 1 chord in jazz and blues styles. However, it's on the following level where the map expands significantly. At this stage, the map introduces secondary functions, dramatically increasing the harmonic possibilities. Now, every diatonic chord is accompanied by its own mini-map, displaying the 2, 5, and diminished 7th chords associated with that function. This advanced view unlocks a deeper understanding of harmonic relationships and offers a powerful tool for composition and analysis. At this level, every function now features its own mini-map, highlighting the subdominant and dominant regions that resolve into that specific chord as a target. So here is the 2 of 4 in major, and here the 5 of 4 in major. This is the 2 of 4 in minor, and the 5 of 4 in minor. But there's nothing new in these mini-maps. The mini-map of the 4 chord, which is F in the key of C, it's almost exactly the same as the diatonic map in F. At the next levels, even more secondary functions are added, gradually completing each minimap and a few important modal interchange chords, like the flat 2 and the passing diminished chords. And that's all there is to the map. When you click on a chord, it plays it. And if you happen to travel an important road from chord to chord, the map will highlight that path, like in a 2-5 or a 5-1. One last thing, if you want to play an inversion of a chord, then you use these buttons. The circle is for root position, the triangle is for first inversion, because the bass is playing the 3rd of the chord, the pentagon for second inversion with the 5th on the bass, and the heptagon is 3rd inversion because the 7th is on the bass. If you want to play pedal points, just play a chord and then turn on pedal points with this button, and it will lock that bass note. Now every chord you play will have a C on the bass. To learn more about the map display options, check out the tutorials in the Maps menu here.